as it'll be the AFC champion New York Jets taking on the NFC champions, the Detroit Lions. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. This was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence, these guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
On first down, it's Newton. He dumps it off to Barkley. Barkley a first down and more. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know. But what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose. And that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the win.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Jared Davis. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing on second and long. Newton. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
You definitely would like to hit on that one because now you've got a third and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Out of the gun, Newton. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. After the interception, here's Jackson. They will be led out by the former Heisman Trophy winner back in 2016. Always a handful to contain, Lamar Jackson. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
Second into his prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Jacobs now. Ooh, with a juke. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Here's a handoff to Jacobs, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, third and 1. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on him.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Lions are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Tyler Kroft there to make the grab. And the Lions will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. McLaughlin for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive of 4 plays, and the end result, a Detroit touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Off play action, Newton. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. It's a big play that time by the Jets. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, Barkley. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, here's Barkley again. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Newton. Flushed out right. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moved.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jets are on the board here in this Super Bowl. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backs.
This is intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. And this offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Again, Jackson. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. There's the stiff arm. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. To throw is Jackson. And in for the Lions touchdown. Tyler Boyd from 4 yards out. And the Lions continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is caught. Touchdown. Henry Ruggs, 58 yards. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try. Cam looking to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass.
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
On first down, Newton. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down now, but that clock rolling. They fake the give. Newton to Barkley on the check down. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 8 more yards this time coming off back-to-back first down pickups.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Kyle Pitts as the first half is winding down. And the Jets are an extra point away from taking the lead in the Super Bowl. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. It's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. And he's got room. And how about that for just running out the clock? Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated. Ready to go for the second half. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. Now they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
Jackson on first down. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down. Play action. Now Jackson. This is caught. It's Boyd. And in for the Lions touchdown. Tyler Boyd. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Lions have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Second down and 4. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Newton. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Throwing again on second down. Newton, and he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Newton. And complete, right side to Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. Well, they went for all. And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes. So that challenge, a successful one. Tucker with the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well, no one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jackson from the shotgun. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Play action. It's Newton. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to take this way down into Detroit territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. And he's brought down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Brian Burns just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Final minute now of the third quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. He gets this one to Boyd. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Now Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They'd like to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
3rd and 2, Newton. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Newton. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Newton. He dumps it off to Barkley. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Lions are right back in this football game. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And the grab by Croft. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, Jacobs. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Throwing again on second and 10. Jackson. He completes it to Boyd. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a first and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Second and 10. Throwing, Jackson. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on fourth down. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Getting set to go again here, Cam Newton marches back onto the field. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now, so you're not protecting the lead, so you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again, so maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
On second down, here's Barkley. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Throwing is Newton. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. They'll run on first down. Jacobs. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
Running it with Jacobs. Space to run past the 20. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And able to get this out to the 25. So Cam Newton and his offense down by 7, 20 seconds to go. And they have to have a touchdown to level this Super Bowl as they come up on first down. Now Newton. That's complete. It's Cook. And he's got a first down to the 40-yard line, but the clock runs. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Newton. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Newton. And Sharp hauls it in. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to let the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. One last throw here for Newton. Being chased out left. And he's in for the touchdown with the clock reading triple zeros. And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime.
And that touchdown means a decision has to be made. Do they kick the PAT and tie it up, or do they go for 2 and try and win it right now?
It's a huge roll of the dice, a 2-point conversion to decide the Super Bowl. final shot. They'll look to throw. And he is in. The call works, and they have won the football game. And the New York Jets have won the Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy will be in the Big Apple. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.